Alright guys, I'm back at it again. I got myself the last storage locker. It came from the same owner. Let's open this thing up. I'm hoping to find some treasure in here. And there is a lot of stuff in here, but I'm seeing a guitar case right here at the top. But I'm thinking there's a lot of books and clothes and there's, look at these, there's records here. So let's get started, and I'm gonna pull a bunch of stuff out and we'll go through and see what we got. And hopefully we can find some treasures in here. So let's get started.
My name is Dane Zimmerman. Since the age of 14 years old, my passion has been playing music and collecting guitars. In 2016, after 25 years in the construction business, I took a chance and I opened my own guitar shop. Now 7 years later, it's become one of the most popular guitar stores in the Phoenix area. A great day for me is buying, selling, trading, and repairing guitars. So welcome to the ZIMM'S Guitars YouTube channel.
This locker is deep. We got a really nice step ladder right here. Gonna donate a lot of this stuff. Gonna have to throw a lot of it in the trash. Here's a, it's empty. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull boxes out. There's all kinds of records. Oh man, French. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull stuff out. All his old clothes are in here. But there's also, he was a musician, so there's some records already. So don't know who this is. Oh, that's a Little Feat album. That's a nice Ray Charles album. There's some Cat Stevens, David Sanborn. The guitar album. Oh, a compilation. That's cool. But tons of records. So there's a bunch of old VHS tapes. Okay, so right here, guitar body hats. Okay, that gives me hope there's maybe some guitar stuff in there. And here's a speaker, so we might actually get some old electronics out of here. Okay, let's see if I can get this box out of here. Come here, baby, have guitar bodies. Oh. Oh. Sure enough, it said guitar bodies and hats. And that's exactly what's in here. It looks like we have a Squire body and some hats. And a nice pair of boots. Nice pair of boots, but we got a Squire body. How about that? Okay, I'm seeing something right here that is maybe some kind of an amp, or maybe it's some sort of old electronic recording gear. There we go. A Concord old reel-to-reel 2-track. Now I do have a guy that likes old electronic stuff, so this is maybe kind of cool. Okay, so we got this book here, full of books, but it also says studio gear, an M-Box, Procurement. It's the empty, oh, it's the software. I think that's what we're looking at right there. So maybe some sort of pro audio box of computer software.
I don't know if they want. I think it was like a mixer at one point.
Yeah, here's a little studio preamp, if it's in here. There we go. We got some sort of a music gadget here. It's a mic preamp. So that's kind of cool. And a couple other recording. Oh, what is this? We got some sort of a pedal. I'll have to do some investigating on that and see what that is. Okay.
You got a pod box there. It's empty.
An empty pod box. Okay, we found a Bossa RT20. Okay guys, here we go. This one's called pedal board and effects units. Oh. Let's get this out. And let's take a look at what is in here. Alright, here's some goodies in here. So here is a Rockman MIDI effects board. So yeah, it's been taken apart. I don't know. It's something, right? And then we've got some rack mount gear here. DBX noise reduction. Old school noise reduction for home recording. Here's a Technics cassette player. And here's a little magic omelet grill. And there's a Yamaha amp pedal board, so that's kind of cool. So there's a couple of things. Old electronics. Right here. It looks like a Silverface Fender Bandmaster. There's no master volume, so I'm gonna say this is 1967, maybe 68. Seems like it's in relatively good shape. It's all there. It's missing a tube right here. But there we go. We got a Fender. It was a lot of work. I'm winded. But we got an old amp out of it. Let's carry on. Okay, so this thing came out and I think it's empty, but we'll take a look. Oh, it's got a stereo speaker in here. So, woo! Don't know what, yeah.
What's that?
It's got an old stereo speaker in there.
That's it?
Yeah. Okay, I got a couple of other things. Let me set them on this little lamp right here. So we got a nice looking Weller soldering iron. Sealed up Fender 3-button pedal, but also Electro Harmonics, Dr. Q envelope filter. Hopefully that thing's work. We'll have to take that to the shop and we'll have to test that thing. Super cool. Old, probably 1970s. Oh, it's missing all the screws. I wonder if it's even, the guts are even in it. It feels very light. It's missing the 4 screws that hold it together. Hopefully we can get that to work. All right, so it looks like an old beat up Yamaha. And here's the back for that Marshall cabinet. And here's an old Nippon. I don't know, I might be able to put them back together. It's fun to work on old projects like that. Look at the back on that. And an empty case, cassette deck. Just there's junk everywhere, but I'm highly motivated to keep looking. It's hot, I'm sweating, but I'm having a ton of fun. Gonna have to get some Advils in me here in a little bit. But I'm having fun. There's some stuff up on top I want to look through here. This right here is all full of records. And they look clean. Let me just pull one out. Oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Don't know who that is. An Asia album. There's lots of great records in here. I'll probably have to make 2 trips. I initially thought I would just come, load my truck up with 1 batch of stuff and get out of here, but I don't want to just leave records like this and things like that. So I got a lot more work to do, but let's keep trucking. All right, so I was hoping for something like a box of pedals. Okay. Oh, I think I found the. All right. I found his mother load. Okay. So. Yeah. So a little DI. This was Joey's favorite pedal. He had tons of these. It's a couple Ibanez things. There's a octave. This was all the way in the top on the back. There's a Showbud volume pedal. Some good stuff in here. Loaded pick guard. Looks like old lace sensors. Couple odds and end things. An old VHS rewinder. And an old school Yamaha drum machine maybe? Cool score. Okay, so I've made 1 trip of stuff back to the store. And so I've got my second load here is going to be a couple odds and ends, a PV speaker. Yeah, our second load here, we've got an empty Fender case. We've got a PV speaker, cabinet. This old stage storage kind of thing, a road case. Here's another empty case that was in there. And an old PV thing, and then the box of pedals, and that one says a Sony CD player in there. So yeah, this is what we'll, the rest of the stuff, plus there's some more, there's a couple boxes of albums in there, so I'm gonna grab the albums. Just to go through some of these records, there's some jazz stuff in here. What do we got? Guitar speak stuff. Oh, there's that early Deep Purple album. Wow, Steve Stevens, Electric Playboys. That's kind of a cool one. So yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. The early Fleetwoods, Alan Holdsworth, Dionne Warwick. Oh, I love this record. Yngwie playing the scalloped fretboard. Some older stuff. You know, there's some older stuff in here. Quite a collection of stuff. And there's some older stuff. But there's a couple of these new things that, yeah, this is all pretty much older stuff. That Yngwie album was sort of weird to see in with all this. Oh, well, there's Joe Satriani. This whole album, I think, was recorded with that Rocktron. The Rockman, yeah. All right. Yeah, so, oh, I Go Crazy. I love that song. Players, Paul Dave. Oh, no, here's the I Go Crazy one. AM radio hits of the 1970s. Some Al Di Meola. Oh, Cheech and Chong. Hey man, Dave's not here. Hey dude. Dave, hey Dave. Hey man, Dave's not here. Yeah. Reuben Ford. Yeah, so we got some records out of it. Wow, here's Buford, the drummer of King Crimson, right? So sort of a crazy collection here. It's got a couple of really nice ones and then some that are just so older stuff. But altogether, there's 4 boxes about this big. So I'm going to estimate about 300 albums. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for part 2 in a couple more days. I'm going to test all the stuff I got out of the locker and the pedals and everything. So keep an eye out for that video. Thanks for watching.